Danny Flexant here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by the menace, Dennis McCann. Dennis, how are you?
Good, my friend. How are you been?
I'm very good, thank you. We're here to launch the big event on the 26th of November. You're going to be fighting Joe Ham. Probably your best performance as a pro last time out against James Beach Jr. Is it that kind of someone giving it the mouth and local rival, like British rival? Does that bring the best out in you?
Not just that, it's just that I think the better opponent I fight, the better I fight. Do you know what I mean? So I've asked for these opponents. I chose him, he didn't chose me. So I've asked for the bigger opponents. I want to start stepping up now and start taking out the super bantamweight division. I want to take them all out in 12 months.
Wow. How many is all though? Who do you want to fight?
Not one particular, but whoever's got the belts and whoever's a big Frank digs in his pockets, I want them all.
Good stuff. Obviously super bantam is where you've now settled it. Are you comfortable there? Do you think you're still growing?
I'm still growing. I'm only 21 years old. Do you know what I mean? I'm just getting my man strength now. I'm starting to feel strong. You've seen that last performance. I'm punching hard. I just come back from sparring, 10 round sparring there now. I'm feeling phenomenal.
How satisfying was that last performance in that there are critics out there, you go on social media, you see them saying, you're not the biggest puncher, you know that you're still growing into your man strength, but they don't see that, they just see the performances, and then you put on a display like that, punch perfect and showed the power.
100%. I feel like that I was at bantamweight one night for a while, and I was just where I was growing so much it wasn't feasible, and I was absolutely killing myself. But now I'm at super bantam. My last fight was featherweight, but it was at a catch weight. I was 55.8 kilos, half kilo off where I'm fighting at now. Do you know what I mean? So I'm feeling really good, really strong, and I'm way ahead of schedule.
And we know there's a fight coming up with Liam Davis and Baluta. Is that something where you've got your eye on the winner?
100%. Listen, it's a big belt, isn't it? The European title. Now they've both got something to offer me. I wish them both the best of luck. And if Uncle Frank digs in his pockets, my friend, that could be a fight that could happen.
Dig in your pockets, Uncle Frank, if you're watching. I don't think he's coming today, unfortunately. It would have been good to put it on his toes.
100%. Put his hands in them pockets, my friend, and we can make these fights.
Good stuff. What can you tell us about Joe Ham? How much do you know about him?
I just know I respect him as a fighter. He's doing great in the amateur game. He's doing good in the pro game as well. But he's been around a long time. And he's a good fighter. He's strong. He's durable. He's never been stopped. And he's been against some good kids. But good kids and a world-class kid is two different things. And I believe I'm a world-class contender. And I don't think he's ever fought anyone like the menace yet.
You seem to have like a new mindset, very much mature, serious. Where's that come from? Is that just growing up?
I think I'm getting older, mate. I think last time I was about 12 last time he interviewed me. Still look 12. I don't look much different. But listen, I am a mature young man, and I just say how it is. And I don't cut around the corners. Don't beat around the bush. I know what I'm going to do on November 26th, and I think deep down, so does he.
How's it been at the iBox gym? Obviously, very busy gym. Alan Smith there, very experienced. What's it been like developing there?
Fantastic. I think Alan Smith's probably one of the best coaches in the UK. Probably don't get enough, don't get talked about enough. And so is Eddie Lamb and Paul Taylor. Also, we got Ian Weaver in the gym now as well, who's been there, done that, and he's been training with Joshua over the years in Team GB, and was a failed boxer because of his brain scan. Yeah, but he was a fantastic. He fought sparred the likes of George Linares and sparred all them top names. So he's great eye to have in the gym.
What's life outside the ring been like for you? Has that changed much as you've grown up and you're taking this more seriously, clearly, but what's life outside the ring? I know you're married now.
Yeah, I'm married. I got a kid as well now, and I've had a kid a couple of weeks ago. It's fantastic. Thank you very much. It's good. It's great. I'm a very grounded young man. That's the advice I'd ever give a young guy coming to the pro game or any guy in any game. You just keep your feet in the ground and just keep working, keep grinding away because you never stop learning.
Your hands-on dad so far? Changing nappies and stuff?
No, not for me, my friend. I think that's the women's jobs. That's not for me.
I hope your missus is watching this. She'll love that. While she's changing a really stinky one as well.
Yeah, not for me. Not for me.
What's your? Is it son or daughter? What's your daughter's name?
Kathleen.
Oh, brilliant. I was going to ask if you were going to allow them to follow in their footsteps. I mean, women's boxing's big now, but would you ever allow that?
Listen, it's a wrong decision. I'd rather not. It's a hard game, this game, but whatever it's destined, it's destined, isn't it?
So you said you want all the belts in the next 12 months, presumably at least up to European. When's the world title coming for you? You going to be one of the youngest in history?
I'm not in no rush. I don't feel like I have to rush, really, to be honest with you. I think I'm earning great money. I think Frank's paying me really, really well. And I think just take fight by fight, take it fight by fight. I think I'm technically, and I'm better than every single one of them. Every single one at the super bantamweights, I'm better than all of them. But I'm still maturing into a big strong man.
Is there anyone in particular at Super Bantam in the UK or even in Europe that you'd like to get in with? Anyone who's said anything about you, anything like that?
No, none of them at all. Whoever's got the big belt, and Uncle Frank puts his hand in his pocket, I'm there, my friend.
Talking of Uncle Frank, how pleased are you that you signed with him? Not just because of the money that you've mentioned a few times, but also the fact that he's brought you along right fights at the right time, kept you busy as well.
100%. Listen, Frank's one of the best, probably is the best promoter in the world, I reckon, in my opinion. Everything he's promised me, he's come true with it. So I'm advising the young kids to sign with Uncle Frank because he pays well. He just does everything you're supposed to do, and I think he builds your profile fantastic.
Why did you sign with Frank initially? Because obviously you know all these things now, but what was it that first kind of attracted you, if you like?
I think we have a great bond. Me and Frank, we speak a lot every day, really, on the old WhatsApp, sending the old videos over and stuff. But yeah, I think we have a great bond together, and young Francis Warren as well, my advisor. Have a good bond. I just look what he's done. Proof's in the pudding. Do you know what I mean? Action speaks louder than words, and look what he's done in the past. Prince Azim, all these Joe Kawasaki, all these names. The man's a legend in the game, isn't he?
I have to ask, what sort of videos are you and Frank Warren exchanging? More likely, what's he sending to you?
Just funny clips, like
okay.
Yeah, not like that. Come on.
I thought maybe like old boxers or something, you know.
We send some boxing videos and like funny memes and stuff like that.
It's hard to imagine Frank Warren doing that. I believe it, but yeah, you must bring out a different side to him.
Yeah, Frank is a lovely man. He's a lovely man if you get to know him, especially.
What's your relationship like with Alan Smith? Because you talked about Frank, you guys have got this bond. Is it a similar thing with him?
Yeah, similar. Me and Alan's like best mates. He's like a second dad to me. Even my own dad over there as well. We're like best mates, like two peas in a pod.
He must be incredibly proud of what you've already achieved.
100%. Listen, without him, I wouldn't be where I am today. Bring me to the gyms, and he's invested a lot into me, and that's what I'll do. Make him proud. Give him this belt. Bring this belt back home for him.
Did he box himself?
He's done a little bit of amateur boxing back in the day, yeah. But he knows a lot. He knows his stuff about boxing.
Was he always really keen for you to kind of follow in his footsteps in that respect?
He's the one that made me believe a lot, to be honest with you. He made me believe. We used to sit down and watch the old Box Nation shows years ago, and we'd sit down. I was probably 9-year-old, 10-year-old, and 11-year-old. He'd watch me in the gym. He said, "Trust me, son, you're going to do the same." He said, "Better." He said, "I've never seen anyone like you." He said, and he ain't far wrong, is he?
Well, so far so good. I mean, what were you kind of doing at that really young age? Were you already in the gyms? Were you sparring? What were you doing? Like watching the pros? What were you doing?
I was sparring everyone. Anyone I could get my hands on, I was sparring them all. I was 5 years old. I was always, like, my older brother was a good boxer, wasn't he? So I was watching him around the boxing shows, being a menace as usual. If you see me podcast the other day, you know a lot more about me. Just annoying everyone. I'd punch everyone between the legs and stuff. Well, definitely me, I was a menace.
I can imagine. So we're going to see like Billy Joe's son turn into a boxer in 10 years' time because he goes around like hitting people at weigh-ins and stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah. That's not a good way to be honest. Yeah. My dad's given me a few nasty slaps, or I think I learned from the slaps. I definitely didn't. I stopped doing that after then.
Yeah, you're well behaved now.
Well behaved. Well mannered.
Outside the ring.
Outside and inside.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure previous opponents agree with that, having been knocked out, but yeah. What can people expect from you on the 26th of November?
I think you're going to see a great performance from the Menace. I think you're going to see a demolition job, to be honest with you. I don't think he should be in the ring with me, but I do have respect for him. He's a good fighter, and I wish him all the best, but being fought no one like me, trust me.
What sort of level do you think you need to get to before you're genuinely tested, before someone gives you a proper challenge?
I don't know. It's a good question, that is, actually. Yeah, good question. We'll have to see, won't we? We'll have to see. Stars make fights, you just don't know, do you? You get a guy who won't be as good, but he could be a mauler, he could be this, he could be that, make it ugly for you. But I believe that I can adapt to every style. I fought Russians, I fought Ukrainians, Bulgarians, Olympians, Irish Olympians, you name it, I boxed them. I've done them all in, so I have no one to face me yet. Great stuff, mate. Best of luck, obviously. It doesn't sound like you're going to need it, but on the 26th of November, and we can't wait to see you in action. Tune in, my friend, tune in.